Are you ready for this one? Are you truly ready to see this and experience this? That your reality as you know it is a simulation. I truly mean that. It has the ability to crush your world. It has the ability to shatter everything that you once believed. I want to start by first saying simulation. No, I'm not talking about a computer program or anything of that nature. Simulation not in the context of how most people with conventional thinking would apply it. Simulation as similar to an illusion or a dream. The reality that you perceive and you believe, the one life you think you're living, is nothing more than an illusion, a simulation. All of the constructs, all of the labeling, the descriptions, the separation, that is the simulation itself, appearing as reality. And in this video, we're going to dissect it. But if you want to see this more directly, then I encourage you to check out this video on my YouTube. Because this meditation, this dismantling of separation, guided contemplation and guided walkthrough, holds extreme power. And in the core collective community, we dive into this even deeper. For all the members there, they go through the courses of the 3 pillars of truth. They stumble upon this meditation here. This meditation is extremely powerful. Some of the members have already felt extreme shifts and awakening from this. I myself, when I dive into it and do it as well, I see and am reminded, and the veil is lifted once again, and see the simulation for what it is. So you are more than welcome to join the core collective if you want to go deeper into this, embody this, and investigate this. And what will the solution be? You'll have to find out. What would the solution be if the reality you believed, or what would the outcome be if the reality you believed isn't as true as you once knew it? It could change your life forever. It could change everything you know. But proceed with caution when investigating this. But those who want to see the other side and open the door and awaken, come check it out. Today, we're not going to dive into that meditation, but truly, it is powerful. Today, we're going to look at the map and the territory, the mirror and the reflection. This video isn't going to resonate with everyone, and it has the ability to offend people. But I want to know that those who are getting offended are coming from this, from their perceived and conceptual reality. And what I mean by that is, if you are watching this video trying to see if this fits into your framework, trying to see if this fits into your construct of your mind and your conditioning, the way that you are programmed and set up, that you probably don't even know is a program, then you're going to find yourself offended. But I'm not here to offend anyone. I'm just here to put this out there. It is awakening itself. It is awakening 101, but it's diving deeper into it. This is very deep, guys. But it isn't theory. It isn't ideas. It's truth revealed. It is removing the veil, lifting your blindfold, or better yet, taking off your VR headset and seeing that which you believed, the simulation, for what it is. We're going to start with the map in the territory. We're going to start with the map in the navigation. A simple metaphor, analogy, however you want to word it. True reality is the map. What do I mean by this? Direct experience will show you this. The guided contemplations and meditations will show you this. The one knowing source, the life source that is everything. Consciousness, awareness, that which knows. We dissect this in the 3 pillars of truth guide that you can still get down below, and even in the core collective community. We go so far deep into this. The question I can pose to you right now to give you a taste, to help you get your feet walking in this direction is, what can you find to exist outside of the map? What I mean is, do you find anything to exist, anything to be known outside of knowing awareness. For example, this vine behind me, this table, this sound that we label a sound, this noise, this cup, this video. Did you find the video? Did you find the cup? Did you find the vine? Did you even find the names for them? All of these objects. Did you find those before you found the knowing awareness? But see, it's hard to describe because you don't find the knowing awareness. Consciousness, it is that which allows everything to be known. So, does this cup exist independently? Has this ever been found outside? Has the name cup, the description of whatever this description is, big, protein cup, whatever you want to call it, has the description or label of a sound or a vine been found to exist independently of that or who which knows it? Something must come first, and this is undeniable. And you can look as far as and wide as you would like. Because you can imagine, create, and theorize, but none of that has been found first. Knowing awareness, consciousness is all, the first pillar of truth. It's fundamental. It is the fabric of reality. So you must see this. It is the map. Now, are you ready for a glimpse into the simulation? The territory, that which we believe we navigate, the direction we're moving. Back to the labels and descriptions. The table, the sound, the vine, the cup. We can first start by observing these and seeing that we consider them objects. We consider that a plant. We consider this table an object. We consider the phone I'm recording on an object. We consider us the subject, viewing the objects around us. This meditation gets into this so deep inside of the Course and the Core Collective and the other YouTube video I mentioned. Because this subject and object relationship is an assumption. This is the simulation itself. It feels so damn real. I'm not saying it doesn't feel real. It feels real as hell. It feels like you are watching this video on a desktop, on a phone, on a TV. Even the names of those. Somebody is watching something outside of them viewing. That is what it looks like. It feels like. And to an extent, it is real because it is the simulation itself. We're not here to remove the simulation. We're here to see a glitch within it. Because when we can see this, we can see that the simulation isn't as real. We never destroy the simulation. That isn't the goal here. It's not possible. But we are able to transcend it. And then you even get into who can transcend it, right? There we go. We see the objects, right? Now let's even look more inside of the map. The territory. The names, descriptions, and labels. Plant, vine, cup, table, sound. We know that these descriptions and labels were never found outside of awareness or consciousness itself. We've seen an object, a name was given to it. We have believed that, and now the mind, memory, has put the pieces together. This is all of it. So here we go, guys. Conventional thinking, feeling like yourself, this is it. You are a someone inside of a body. You are viewing a cup that is outside of you. You know that this is a bottle or a cup. You know that there is a liquid in here. You know that you want to drink this. But truly, what's actually happening, or matter of fact, we can't even determine what's happening. All we can really do is experience it. So this is all of the simulation, the terms, labels, descriptions, object, subject. But when all of that is removed, okay, when all of that is stepped away from, which is hard to do because that's the world you've been living in your whole entire life. What is actually left here? It's a seamless experience. It's knowing instantaneously, and you can't grab it. You can't hold on to it. It is simply like trying to grasp air, trying to hold water. It slips through your fingers. That is the simulation, and this is the glitch as you start to peak on the other side. And you can't even call it the other side. The simulation is the other side. We've become so invested in the simulation that it's become real life to us. That's the point of a damn simulation. It becomes our reality that we believe. But guys, there's something groundbreaking and ground shattering here. And the more I'm talking about it right now, I'm getting chills through the body. The sensation, even describing the sensation as chills through the body, is part of the simulation. It's not bad, once again. It helps us navigate the map. The one source that is everything and everyone. But most of us lose ourselves to this simulation and believe it is the only reality. When that takes place, which occurred with me, I was a separate someone, isolated, dealing with fear, anxiety, insecurities, and misery was my life. Manifestation. That's a form of manifestation instantly right there. You guys, this is so powerful to explore. So powerful to explore because it's time to break free from this simulation. It's time to break free from this matrix if you want to. I know most of you are standing lost and stuck within it. So let's dive deeper. The one seamless experience that seems to be separated. A center agent seems to be viewing. Remember the subject and object? Descriptions, terms, and labels. But once again, if we look at the map and we look at the territory, we notice that the territory, the navigation, the directions, the land is on the map. You can't have a map in territory. They don't stand separate from each other. Another example is a mirror and a reflection. We tend to look into a mirror and see two different things, a mirror hosting our reflection. But really, what's truly there? What's truly there? You can't have a reflection without the mirror. And these are just two ways to separate the same thing. You cannot have awareness. You cannot have the simulation without knowing awareness, consciousness. They are one and the same. At a point, you can divide to see the separation within it, to notice that you are not that simulation. But at the same time, you can see that once again, it's like the mirror and the reflection. They don't stand apart from each other. So consciousness can be an example, a mirror. What is it reflecting? Good. Then it's going to reflect the simulation. It's going to reflect your inner state when you're lost in the simulation. And now this is a life you believe you're living. So now the simulation is on steroids. It's stronger than ever. And it has grabbed you and it will not let you go. I speak with this with so much passion because the clarity of this is profound. Profound. And I stood here in the cage, stuck in the mud. That doesn't even give it justice to what I believed. So this is the proof of the simulation. None of this was theorized. None of this was my idea. None of this was an idea of a religion. Guys, you can see this in your direct experience. It's just hard because our framework and our conditioning and our mental construct and the simulation itself screams the loudest, and that's all we hear. It's up to you to go deeper, investigate, and see the guided walkthrough, the guided meditation I mentioned. The Core Collective, you're more than welcome to join. This is where we go deeper in every aspect of non-duality, every aspect of transforming our lives. And you don't do it alone. You do it with the members here in the community. And what can be revealed to you is absolutely astonishing, especially if the simulation has been where you have been stuck. I think that's where I'm going to stop, guys. I know many of you are going to have questions. I know many of you are going to be confused. I know many of you are going to see this clearly or already see this. And I know many of you are going to be offended. It's going to be a big pot of it all mixed. But I love you all, and take care. And once again, it is up to you to continue to see this. You can get pulled away very easily. But profound transformation and investigation is what leads you to the simple awakening, what we refer to as awakening. But true awakening is seeing that this is how it's always been and what you have always been and what there really only is. Take care, my friends.